Hey, it's Jodes here, co-founder of The 7 Effect and the creator of the Coach's Calculator. Also, recently just dubbed the fairy godmother for women in business. Yes, that's me. So in this video, I want to share with you a really cool guide that's going to help you get ahead in your coaching business. It's called the 7 Value Generators. So when you get your hands on a copy of the Coach's Calculator, you'll see in the calculator that on the middle page, we talk about the 7 value generators. And what I've done is I've created a bit more of an in-depth guide to help you understand what each of those generators are, how you can use them, which one you should pick for your particular position right now or where you're at in your business based on your skill set and what you like to do, how you should price it up based on, I guess, the market averages, and finally, some tips and tricks around how to position each one. So let's have a look inside the value generators, shall we? Do you remember those golden books where they do ding, time to turn the page? That's what it reminds me of. But you know, being the fairy godmother, you got to have a bit of fun, right? All right, so when you get the value generators, you'll see there's a bit about me. We don't need to go into that. And I also talk about some of the common mistakes that I see people making. Hot tip, the mistakes are too cheap in the pricing, programs not designed to be high value, as a result, positioning yourself as a jack of all trades at the bottom of the hierarchy of value. Don't do that. What we want to do instead, and this is what I help all of my clients do, is build a business where you can reach your goal income. For most of my clients, it's about 6 figures a year with 50 clients or less. That is the key. I want you to think from here on in, go deep with a few rather than skim the surface with many. Selling cheap $7 a month memberships and $97 programs ain't going to get you to your goal. The truth is you actually have to be really financially strong in business and have a huge community for strategies like that to work. It costs money to do those. Not a good way to start out. So there's a little bit about the yeah buts or the things that people think are stopping them from being able to win. But let's get into the actual value generator. So the first value generator is coaching packages at a private level. And you want them to be high value, and you don't want them to be based on an hourly rate. You want them to be a package that's inclusive of you for a particular amount of time. We always do quarterly coaching packages. So for me, my clients buy me 3 months at a time, and I see them every fortnight for 2 hours. And I'm also available for support outside of that. So you want to pick this if you are just starting out in business. I work with a very limited number of people at a private level because it's fairly consuming. But if you're new, then this is a great place to start, because do you know what happens? You get a really deep insight into the inner workings, the hopes, the dreams, the fears, the frustrations, the limiting beliefs of your key clients. And that wisdom and that knowledge can then help you evolve in your marketing messages and the types of programs you can do later on. So again, on each of the pages, I talk about why you should pick it, how you could price it, and a few little tips on some positioning statements to help you sell it. The next one, sorry, I got an itchy nose, is the one-day workshop. Now, the one-day workshop is a fantastic pick if you love facilitating. You could design just one winning one-day workshop, and you can roll that out again and again and again. And once you get so fully booked, you can actually start training other people to take that one-day workshop and deliver it out to clients on your behalf and pay you a licensing fee or be a contractor under your business. This is a really overlooked but super simple and very effective business model for the right person. Think fish philosophy. Now, this is great if your target audience is in the corporate world, because many organizations will pay trainers to come in and do a workshop. Years ago, I think it was late 90s, maybe early 2000s, a book came out called Fish, and it was all about workplace culture and the fish philosophy of having a fun workplace culture. There's a one-day workshop that goes with that book, and that one-day workshop has probably been rolled out thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of times all over the world, and they now have hundreds of thousands of accredited fish philosophy consultants doing that workshop for them. So pretty powerful business strategy, and I love the simplicity of it. You could build a business where you're only working a few days a month face to face, making 6 figures a year. The third value generator is your group programs. Now, I love this because you get a small group of people in a room, or it could be a big group of people, totally up to you, and you take them on a journey. And I love taking people on a journey. In fact, when we first launched the business, The 7 Effect, one of my businesses, we actually created a group program called the Goals Club. It was based on a journey that I'd been through myself with a group of friends. And what we did is I took 9 people, could have been 10, it was meant to be 7. Anyway, that's a long story, but I took 9 people on a 9-month journey, and it was transformational. And every month we went deep into one of the elements of life. I did some group coaching, we did some workshoppy stuff, and they came out the other end super changed and super excited. And so here's the thing, that group program was $5,990. You get 10 people in that, and you run that twice a year. There's a really nice 6-figure income working less than 10 days a month. Pretty cool business. The next one is your mastermind program. Right now, as we speak, this is my favorite because this is the one that I'm doing the most. I have a mastermind program called the Lifestyle Business Builder, where I work with a small group of people every year to help them make the leap from being a high-performing employee to a financially free and high-value coach, consultant, or expert. Basically, what we do in the mastermind is we package up their skills, their knowledge, and experience to create programs that they can sell into the marketplace. Now, the beautiful thing about the mastermind is it gives my clients access to me continuously. They can jump on coaching calls every single week. They get my feedback on their stuff. Mastermind programs typically start at around $10,000 and can go all the way up to $50,000 per person, often per year. But here's the thing about mastermind programs. I've invested in many, and one of the things that really irks me about them is a lot of the big gurus are selling masterminds to too many people. So they've got 1,000 people in their inner circle mastermind, and they never know who the hell you are. They never really intimately work with you on your stuff. The secret, I believe, to building a successful mastermind that you'll enjoy and that your clients will get results from is a mastermind that's more intimate and small, where people really get to know who you are. And more importantly, you really get to know who they are and work with them at an intimate and deep level. That's what I love about my mastermind. I get to become really great mates and almost like best friends in business with all of my clients. They kind of become my business partners. I consider myself part of their business success. Their success is my obligation. Then we have the online programs. Now, this is a gift for those that want to make money while you sleep. Who wouldn't want to make money while they sleep, right? But here's the thing, the online program comes with a warning. Do not build an online program if you are a rookie and starting out, because it will be a flopper. You must have a deep and intimate insight into your clients' inner workings. Doing the one-on-one coaching programs and running a few group programs or one-day workshops is a really great way to start out in business. Once you've got a really strong understanding of the patterns, of the common mistakes, of the journey that people take to succeed, then you can turn all of that into an online evergreen program. And the beautiful thing about building one of those is you really can be teaching people while you're not in the room. In fact, when we created our first online program, I had a meeting with a client who was in the online program, but we'd never met face to face, and she booked a one-on-one coaching call with me. She showed up at my office and she said, "Oh my God, it's so amazing to meet you face to face. I feel like I know you so well." And I was like, wow, this is the first time we're meeting. And she said, "You know, your voice is with me wherever I go. And I was listening to you just last night as you were talking me through this." And I had a real breakthrough moment. I was like, wow, I love the leverage of this, that I can actually be helping people while I'm not even in the room. Now, granted, this was about 6 years ago, so online programs back then for me were a bit of a breakthrough. Nowadays, everyone's doing them, and this is why it's so important to do a good one. Like, get to know your people and make sure that it works and that it resonates. The other thing, if I can just give you a hot tip on the online programs, always sell it before you build it. Don't spend 6 months or 6 years building an online program only to realize no one wants to buy the thing. All right, value generator number 6. This is a really cool value generator because guess what? This is great for those people who don't like to coach face to face, don't want to stand in front of crowds and present, or don't see themselves as a speaker or a facilitator, but have a really great skill that's highly valuable that they want to share with the world. When I first started the business, The 7 Effect, we actually hired several retainer-based consultants to help us grow our business. We hired someone paying them $2,000 a month to manage our Facebook ads. We still have someone doing that today. We hired someone to do our digital marketing for us. We've hired bookkeepers. We've hired accountants. These are all the kind of service professionals, in fact, still hiring them today, that can help you get your job done. You can hire a virtual assistant. They're a retainer-based agreement. The other thing that's great about this for you as a retainer offerer is if you're like $2,000 to $5,000 a month, you can build a business where you only need 3 to 5 clients and you keep those clients all year long, and that's it. You're making 6 figures a year without having to do all of that stuff that annoys a lot of people, constantly looking for new clients. If you want a really simple lifestyle business and you've got a high value skill that you can offer to people, think about how you can build a retainer that would cost a client $2,000 to $5,000 a month, and you can just get maybe 3 to 5 key clients and you are set. Part-time, 6 figures, loving life. And the 7th, whoops, I closed it down. I shouldn't have done that. The 7th value generator is the partnership program. Now, this is slightly different to the group program that I was talking about before. A group program is a program that might follow a module. It's kind of a set curriculum. A partnership program, though, is more of an all-in kind of contract where you say, right, I'm going to partner up with that organization and I'm going to give them everything I have to help them achieve a particular goal. As you can imagine, partnership programs are more at the premium end. They're high value. They get you on their team. When we were starting out in the 7 Effect, we didn't have a financial backer and we needed to make money super quick. So what I did is I created a high value partnership program called the Organizational Turnaround Program. We went out to 3 different corporate companies and basically partnered with them to help them develop their leaders, increase their performance, and drive the strategic plan. It was a really powerful exercise, and with just 3 clients, there we go, 3 clients, we were able to make over $124,000 in a 12-month period. Really cool thing to do. All right, well, that's it from me. I wanted to share this video with you just so you have a deeper insight into what the value generators are and how they work.